Good morning.
Good morning. We are live,
We
and
are
it is
live.
7 a.m. my
I
time.
know for you, it's only 10 for me. So, yeah, I was sleeping at 7 a.m. But anyhow, you guys, we're listening to WGSN-DB, Going Solo Network. We are a radio, TV, and a podcast station. We're the number one internet talk network right here on the Going. Actually, we can do
Yeah,
Going
going
Bold.
bold.
We started something new, going boldmedia.com. We're going solomedia.com. You'll find us everything right there in the same place. This show is new. It's the Magical Mornings with Bella Maria.
Yep.
Hello, how you doing there, Bella?
I'm good. How are you? Good morning. Good
I'm
morning.
trying to recover from a cold, really bad cold. Those
I
who don't know me, I am Cece Schatz, the doyenne of relationship building. So, anyhow,
so so what we want to do for the sake of um the the saving of her voice.
yes,
So we're gonna go ahead and focus it on me. But we're gonna see her beautiful face as well. So
I'm going to mute myself unless I'm going to talk. Okay,
that's fine. That's fine. So the magical morning of Bella is something that I wanted to do. And we've been working with Cece on. And, the thing is that it's really exciting for me because I get to kind of be me. And that's what I love about this show. And you're not going to see everything about me, but you'll see a lot of things that I want to share with you, because I think that a lot of people feel like they're just kind of, feeling blah in the morning, So grab your coffee. I have my coffee. My favorite coffee, like I know people like tea and matcha and no, my face. Okay, I'm only by myself now. I'm like, no. So,
I'm here.
Cece, what kind of coffee do you like? Do you like coffee or tea?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yes, I prefer tea, actually.
Okay.
I'm more of a tea
So
person.
I'm a coffee person. I have two kids. Don't laugh. So we're gonna do this. So the idea is that everybody kind of just grabs their favorite beverage. I know Eastern time it's already 10 a.m., but for those who are just waking up, good morning from California. And we are putting a little bit of magic in the morning. And it's not like the weird magic, what people like it like spooky. It's more of just the magic of being more confident and more positive in your life, bringing more magic and passion into your life. I am a spiritual romance coach, but I'm also a life coach. It's something that I've always done. I love working with people on the whole spectrum, not on just one part, because you can't just concentrate on just romance. Wellness is a huge thing too. Taking care of yourself, making sure that you are mentally and heart healthy. So, you just, I feel this morning show is just going to be great. I want people to ask questions. So if they want to give us a call or send a message on chat, please go ahead and do so. Interact with us because I have answers for your questions. So what we can do is, Cece, what is the phone number, or is there a phone number or just chat?
All they have to do is, if they're listening to us live, they could just put a comment in and
Okay.
we can answer any questions that they might have.
All right. So do chat. We're
So,
gonna we're gonna chat. So ask questions via chat. So
just chat.
even while you're at work, you can still do that. It's okay. So we don't want to get you in trouble. Don't call in.
Yeah.
Um,
The other thing is too is if they don't want to do it here, or if they're listening to this as a recording, if they're seeing it after the fact, they can always email us and let us know.
yes.
You can go to the website, which is goingsolomedia.com, and you have a page there, and they can ask a question right there off the page, and
Yes.
the message will go to you, and then you can you can answer it. So, and then you could do it, you know, anonymously or anything like that. So,
Yeah, if you have something, just even put your initials. No one will know you, and you can put your initials or something. But in order for me to answer questions, sometimes I have to connect. And in order for me to connect, I need to know the real person. So, but I won't share it and just say, please don't share my name. And I won't. So
yeah.
I'm like, that's how it works. I won't share it. Just ask. So, I found something that I thought was, that I had bought a while back, but I forgot I had. And it's a daily inspiration of joy. And so I feel like when people don't have something to be joyful about, you can't enjoy life, right? You just don't feel happy. You don't have pep in your step, and you don't really feel like you feel blah. And so, either it being joy with, discovering your gift, or just, joy of Christ, or joy of laughter, joy of in the long run, like it's in the long run. Like, what does that mean, right? Cece, what do you think that means? I'm going to make you talk just one
Yeah,
more
I'm
time.
sorry. I'm muting
Okay.
myself because I'm coughing off and on.
It's okay.
Well, in the long run, I would think the long run would be, you know, really life, right? I mean,
Yeah.
we're in it for the long haul, right? And
Yep.
so as we evolve, every day is different. Every day is like a new day, a new fresh start.
Exactly.
And
Right.
so, yeah. So sometimes the little guidance along the way can kind of help move us, because a lot of times we get stuck in decisions. You know, we're not sure which path to take, which road to take in our lives. And so sometimes it's nice to have a little bit of guidance, a little bit of encouragement to go through. And a lot
Yep.
of times, if someone like a third party, such as yourself, Bella, can listen, you can really home in on what the person really is wanting, even though they're not hearing it themselves, you know?
Yeah.
You can home in on that. So, yeah. So, the long
Yeah.
haul is life.
And it's right. And so what this little excerpt says is that it says, you've heard the expression, can't see the forest for the trees. Life is really like that sometimes, isn't it? The details of day-to-day life and the problems that pop up, it can be overwhelming. Those details and accompanying problems can steal your joy very quickly. Of course, once you become focusing on those problems, every day begins with a dark cloud hanging over it. And that's why we have this show. So, what do you do? Okay, we take an emotional step back, stop looking at the trees for uh, the trees, and focus on the forest for a while. Ask God to help you see how the struggles you are dealing with right now fit into bigger pictures. Remember that God is in control. Universe, it could be anything, but God is in control of the big and the small stuff. As you see a bigger view of your life, you can celebrate the joy that lies ahead in the long run. So that's kind of, these little books, I think, kind of are helpful. So I think I got that at the grocery store. But it's just these little things, you just don't even think about having this, and it's like really soft, and you just pick it up, and I like opening books. So when I like open a book, I feel like that is my message, for that moment that I need, because that's when I'm hearing God. So when we feel like we're just having a hard time, we're kind of just like, look up and be like, what's up, bro? Like, what do we do? Come on, God, what do I need? What do I need? I need your help. So, and we can get messages, just by by listening to me, maybe, or by not listening to me, but by hearing me and talking to you. Maybe I might say something that might trigger what you needed to hear. Okay. And so, we have angels, and angels step in for the universe. The angels step in for God. And so what we're here for is just affirmations, devotionals, angel messages, things like that, things that are going to be a little bit more magical, just to put a little, fairy dust on your day before you start, and the full day. And so this is it. This is the show. And I feel like this was kind of an intro, right, Cece? We're doing an intro today. And so
Yeah,
you kind of,
people know, what you're going to do, what you're going to talk about. It's going to be for you, I believe, if I understand the concept of the show, is that it's going to cover so many different facets of our lives. It's going to cover
beauty,
passion,
skin,
healing,
passions,
self
food.
discovery, matters of the heart. It's going to cover, finances, and again, how we are in touch with our higher being.
Yeah.
For me, it's God, and others, whatever their higher being is, and
Yep.
so it's going to cover a lot of different things. So for a very short period of time, you're going to have a variety of different things, and your show is going to be on every other Wednesday and every other Thursday.
Yes.
So just
Is
start
it all ongoing Bold, or is it going solo too?
it'll be going on Thursday. It'll be going solo, and on Wednesdays it's going Bold.
Same time, 7 a.m., 10 p.m., or 10 a.m. I'm thinking 10 p.m.,
Yes,
10 a.m. Eastern. So with that going, and we've already talked about all this stuff. So I feel like I kind of want to do, seeing this show is going to be really spontaneous. Like whatever I feel, however we're kind of moving with the show, and whatever is coming through is usually kind of how we do it. So it's very like mindful. Okay. I don't know if people know what being mindful is, and everybody I'm sure hear it, but they don't really know what it really means. It's in simple terms, it's living in the present moment, living right now. Living right now is exactly what we tend to want to do, but we don't do, because we're worrying about what happened in the past and we worry about what happened in the future. And I think if we could hear God, or if we could hear whoever you feel is like you're talking to, who you want to be consoled by, you could heal your heart. And when you heal your heart, then you can move forward and just stay in the present. But
right.
If you keep thinking about the past and you keep worrying about the future, then you're passing everything by, because you just are not even concentrating on right now. So I think for me, I've worked so hard to just live mindful. I know Cece hates that I don't have anything like set in a little category of this is what we're going to be talking about. But I am so organic when it comes to that. I feel like it's just something that I do, and that's how I live my life. Like things change. You got kids. I have two kids, and I homeschool. Things always change. The internet could go off. I need to come up with a curriculum, so that they have something set and ready to go. You have to be like flexible. You have to be willing to change at that time. And so for me, I feel is so important, because I grew up as a Sicilian, with a Sicilian family. Oh my God, what am I gonna do? What if this happens? How am I gonna do this? Bella, like you can't do it that way. Oh my God, it was just like every moment of the day. No, what if it happens this way? What if you can do this? And I'm like, oh my God, you're driving me nuts. I don't know if that's going to happen. So, you kind of freak out. Like in our mind, this is what's always happening. And people just, they freak. And being mindful and living in the present moment and just shutting down the voices, the noise that we have, can be really, really helpful in the everyday life. So starting off your day with an affirmation, then maybe a meditative prayer. I like to use, Pray, the app Pray, and they have like meditative like prayers, and you could just like listen to them. I like them because I'm not really into the woo-woo stuff. Like I'm magical, like, and I do stuff, but I'm still not into the woo woo stuff. Like, I want to listen to, 430 hertz and get into a frequency. Like, I'm already at a frequency. I don't need to be any other frequency. Like, I'm comfortable in my frequency. But for other people, they're not comfortable in their frequency, and frequency changes and fluctuates. And if you're around a lot of electricity, things kind of get heightened and you feel things. That's why lightning and everything, that kind of creates a stir, right, in the energy field. So I guess it just depends on where your level is in frequency. Do you want to raise it? Do you want to lower it? Where do you want to be? And having these affirmations gives you the mindset of where you want to be in your day, how you want to present your day, that day, so by saying, I love myself, that's already putting you in a frequency that's totally different, instead of saying, I'm stupid, it brings you down. Yeah. So it's just, good morning, Graham. Hello. So hugs. I saw Graham.
Wait, how'd you know that? Here we go. Okay. How'd you know Graham was on here? I thought, oh wow, it's because they're, of like-minded. Yeah.
Yeah, he's on. Good morning. He's laughing.
Yeah.
So, when we have these like frequencies and we change, the vibration of our being, our cells change, our skin changes. Like, we have to put our mindset into what frequency we want to be put in. When you go to a bar, why do you think, more than anything, why do you think you feel drained? It's because low energy hangs out there. And even though you're having a good time and you're being, drinking, having fun, hanging out, dancing, this and that, it really, like, it depends on where you're at, like what kind of bar you're hanging at, and what you surround yourself with, who you surround yourself with, so
the people. I mean, there's a lot of times, there's a lot. Oh, he said something else here. He said, enjoying your daily cuppa intention setting is a great way to start each morning. Yes,
absolutely. Yeah, it's true.
What we were saying about that is it's really the people, right? It's the energy of the people. And so, you can have some very uplifting, high energy people, and you will gravitate, those that have high energy will gravitate towards.
Yes. But when you're, so in a spiritual sense though, when you're hanging out in a bar, people are drinking alcohol. And I'm not saying alcohol is bad, because I'm not. It's not. It just depends on how far you want to take it. But it's an alcohol. It's something that, it can be toxic. It can create, a change in your being. It brings you high and then brings you back down, and then you get depressed. There's all different types of people. And, so it's just what you put in your body, what you put in your life. How do you enjoy your life? Now, I'm not saying that a bar is not okay to go at. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that, and what Cece is saying is that the frequency changes based on what kind of people you surround yourself with. So you get the feel, if that bar is just not your vibe and everybody's like, Billy Joe Bob and like hanging out and, being all bummered out and angry and upset and I'm going to kick your butt and, things like that, then, you're going to get that kind of environment. But if you're kind of in a uppity place where, you have piano playing and you're enjoying a martini or having a glass of wine, it's a different kind of setting. It's a different kind of vibe, and so setting the place of wherever you're going, I let my auric energy field filter and connect with those that do the highest good. Yes. And it's true. And so what we do is, he is doing it in the real person's like psychic terms. I'm going to make it a little bit. This is exactly what he's saying. So what is happening is is that when you're being mindful and you're working on your frequency, you create a really good environment. And that's what I'm just trying to say, is that you can't let people affect you. You have to have boundaries. Boundaries are great, and that's his. He has an auric energy field.
Yeah.
And so when we're doing that, is having that boundary, saying, hey, I'm not going to be affected by these lower energies. I'm not going to let them attach to me. I'm not going to have this. And I do, for me, I have God, Jesus, our Lord, Michael, Archangel. I ask you to be around me and surround me with your love and protect me so that energies do not affect me. And that's kind of what I do. So that's my little, thing that I do. And I create a boundary, and that's it. Boom. Like nothing's going to hurt me. And if I sense something, then I just let it go, and, I move on. You're welcome. You're welcome, my friend. I love that you're on. It's awesome. Maybe we'll have you on the show one time. That would be awesome. So what we're going to do is, having an affirmation, having something positive. Okay. Period. That's one thing. So I think we're going to choose today. I love myself, right? I think I love myself would probably be really good. I love myself because I want the best for myself. I want the best for my family. I want the best for whoever it is that you are wanting it for. If it's just for you, then do it for you. If you're doing to love yourself so that you can love others, that is awesome, because that is going to make a better relationship. When you create a healthy environment for yourself first, then you can go ahead and create a healthy environment for the person that you love. And so, or people that you love. So loving yourself, having that self-awareness of being able to saying, I love myself, is a very strong and hard thing to do sometimes. And we're always critical, and we're always, hard on ourselves, and constantly saying, oh, my legs are big, and I have some fat on my stomach, and oh, I have some chin fat, and like, oh my God, there's so many things that people like want to focus on that are so negative. Just love yourself. Screw it.
I totally get that, because I've got this cold, right? This morning I'm thinking, oh, I don't want to be on camera. My face is so swollen.
No, you're beautiful.
Sinus infection and everything. I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I don't want to be. And you're absolutely right. It's like, probably no one notices it but me. So
Nobody knows. She totally looks beautiful, right? People like, she looks beautiful. Don't be negative. It's just not, it's not fun. But yes, you have to care enough. Elena, that's awesome.
Care enough to love yourself. I like that, Elena. Thank you.
Yeah.
Elena. Just so everyone knows, Graham has a show. He's at 6 o'clock, 6 p.m. I just want everybody to know this. 6 p.m. He's got a show, Dare to Dream. And so everyone, please stay for that. And Elena's got a wonderful show too. She has a show on the network on Thursdays. So you guys, about your vibes, getting your vibes, right? So you want to make sure that you tune into her shows. But
awesome. I have all our going solo fam. Nice.
Oh, look at here. We have
We're squatting it.
Oh, Solomon, thank you. Cece, you are beautiful inside and out. You're so
That
sweet.
is true. She's very beautiful.
Even
very
when
beautiful.
I'm sick. Oh, I love that. Thank you.
Yes. See, and that's what this place is all about, being magical and, lifting people up and making people feel good about themselves. Because you know what? When you start saying positive things to other people, it goes and it chain reacts. And if we just want to say, it really just changes everything. So keeping your frequency at a good level for yourself is so important. And I use Pray app. And I just, like I said, I listen to, meditative prayers and things like that. And, making things just work. And you got to vibe it, man.
Oh, yeah.
Elena knows it. You got to vibe it. I'm so California. You guys are going to probably make fun of me, but
Elena on your show here.
Yes, we could definitely do that.
Solomon is he had a show with us. He just got so busy, but he's from India, and he had a motivational show. and he just became
Awesome.
so successful over there that he's so busy he can't do the show. But we love him. So
Hey, you're still
great.
part of the tribe. Don't worry about it, Solomon.
Yeah,
You're part
absolutely.
of the family.
Right. That's right. We have a huge following in India. So just so everyone knows, and I think it's because of Solomon. So it's great.
That's awesome. That's amazing.
Yeah. So let's see. Meet
Yes.
you. Come on my show. There you go. Southern California.
Yes. What's
Girl,
up?
there you go. Hanging out together. Okay.
So yeah, so I think that,
Oh,
when we bring life in, and we start see how just talking about the stuff, people just started chiming in, and all of our family here from Going Slow just started chiming in because they feel it, they know it. That's why we're here to like bring up each other, and feel the vibe, and make everybody feel like the people on the other side are helping, and listening to us. And so I am a Derby dude,
yeah, he's
but in Florida.
a English dude. He's from
Hey, that's
England.
okay.
He's from the
Uh,
UK. Graham's from the UK, but he now lives in Florida. Yoo-hoo, I'm Florida.
I
Florida.
totally would. I was just gonna say Cheerio, but then I was like, oh God, that's so like.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
Darby,
Darby. All right.
Darby,
Jesus. We
I
totally
love
did
it.
it. Yeah.
Darby, darling.
American. That's American. Funny, how
Okay, so it is angel card time. So we're going to go ahead and pick a card. I'm going to pull up my cards. Now, these ones are a little different. These ones are just regular angel cards. They're not romance cards, like the ones that I've had in the past. I'll learn ya talk
funny.
proper like I does.
I don't know what kind of talk that is. I learned, yes.
Is that slang?
Talk. I guess that's just got the southern slang on there.
y'all got to come back today.
Funny, very funny.
And guys, I'm not making fun of anybody. It's
No, we're just
fun.
having
It's fun just going, and I love people, and I love people from all over, especially we have like our neighbors are from India, and oh my God, the smell of their food every day, and I'm like, it
I love
smells so
curry.
good. And we
I
have
miss
Cambodians across the street. Sometimes they'll go and they'll start doing the karaoke's, in the evening, and it's so fun to hear them. And then we have Colombian and Spanish, right across the way, and we hear them partying. It's fun. People are so fun to have around.
So that's Solomon. Thank you for your kind words, Cece. I'd love to listen, but I'm having a session tomorrow to prepare. You guys are having a great time. Love it. He has Standout
Have a good
Leadership
time.
Academy. He has his own academy, and he's really fantastic. He helps a lot of people. So we're getting a lot of
That's
time.
wonderful.
We
Yeah,
keep
we do. Bye, Solomon.
the energy up. Bye for now. See you soon. Bye. Take care. Love to
Bye,
the
Solomon.
family. Got a beautiful
So,
family over there.
So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead, and I'm just shuffling, as you see. These are angel cards. They're not anything. They're just regular message cards. And just like opening up a book, this is what the cards do. People get very, very, very fearful of stuff like this, and it's not bringing in anything. It's not. And, you have to welcome that, and I don't welcome that kind of stuff. That's not my job. I don't do that. I totally, these are just messages that you'll receive from your loving angels, and that's it. So just so everybody clarifies, they don't have to turn off their thing. You don't have to, but it's not scary. It's not something that you should be fearful of. And it's definitely, it's just like I said, opening up a book. So these messages for anyone who is listening. We are going to pull a card for anybody who is listening. This is your message for today, for the magical morning. We're gonna. I'm gonna. Yes, yeah. Yep. Receiving messages from the universe is always, always a blessing. We have to open our hearts. When we listen to the message, we have to open our hearts to receive it. If you don't open your heart to receive it, your heart cannot heal and you cannot hear the universe's words or God's words. In my sense, God's words are coming through. And when they come through, maybe we should try to listen a little bit, and then that could allow our hearts to heal, right? So I'm going to pull the card. Leadership. Okay. Archangel Gabriel, it is time for you to assume your leadership powers and positions and loving and guiding others. Okay, this is my card, right? But no, it's not my card. Could be anybody. We have a lot of leaders in this chat, and these people who are listening. This is calling and telling you guys, hey, you guys are doing something right. Graham, Elena, Solomon, all of you guys are doing something right. So praise the Lord for that, right? Praise God for that. Praise the universe for that, because they are hearing us and they're saying, hey, we acknowledge you and you guys are doing it. You guys are guiding others so that they can be in their happy place, right? You're guiding others so that they can feel peace in their hearts. They're guiding others so that we can go ahead and just move forward and be mindful. So that's kind of like what I'm seeing from that. And this is awesome. So that was our angel card, and I could go into it a little bit more if people want to understand what these mean, but this is just something really small. If you guys do want any information, I am working on my website, so don't go to the website. It's kind of like a little off right now. So, but you can always contact us, go to the directory, you can message me, and I can help you and get some answers to you.
Now, when you pull an angel card, do you pull just one, or how many do you normally
Just
pull?
one. Well, this is a message for everybody. It was just something that we do. But normally, like for these my romance angel cards, these cards, they will come out in a spread. And you literally will tell me from, like, depending on the person, it'll tell me from their past all the way to what's going to be happening to their future and what they should be expecting in the relationship or the relationship that they will be moving into. So those are cards too. We can always pick one. Does anybody want a romance card?
Oh yeah, let's do a romance.
I think we could do a romance card.
I'm always up for a little romance.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to shuffle. And
never enough romance, let me tell you.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask God, Jesus, our Lord, Michael Archangel, please give me the messages that I need to guide those who are listening. So whatever message, whatever romance card this goes, this will be kind of your little guidance for today. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance.
There you go.
Positive thinking. I'm telling you, they listen. They really listen.
Well, that's right. You need positive thinking for sure.
Yes. Yeah.
Graham said his romance is in England until the 29th of August. Sandy is visiting family.
Oh, well, yes. And you'll see your romance soon.
So he built all this romance up, right? He'll get all his built up, so he can shed it all on her and comes home. Yeah.
That's
sometimes,
awesome.
What they say, absence grows fonder when distance was something about distance and
absence makes the heart grow fonder.
Yeah, there you go. Absence makes the heart grow fonder. So yeah. Sometimes you don't know what you have until you don't have it anymore.
I love my mug.
That is
I always use mugs that I feel like I'm in that mood.
Mm-hmm.
So today's the heart mug. I thought it just feels like that.
The heart mug. That's nice.
My little heart mug. So we need to, I know we're going to be wrapping it up, but I think also things that are really great for your environment and to help you develop positive thinking or focus or whatever are oils, essential oils. I love essential oils. I've done essential oils. I was an well, I am an aromatherapist, but I have a lot of hats, and you'll notice that I'm not just one thing. But I just focused on one thing for the show, but I have a lot of loves and a lot of passions. But the one thing that I've always loved to do is aromatherapy. And so like Cece, right now you should be putting, your lemon, your lavender, your peppermint, diffusing it, having it in the air so it clears the air and you can have a nice environment so you're not coughing so much. So with essential oils, you could do a little bit of eucalyptus, but the lavender is really great for an antiseptic. The lemon, thank you. It was great talking to you. Hugs and love. And so, like when you have lemon, it's an antiseptic. It clears the air. When you have lavender, it's also an antiseptic, but it also is an antimicrobial, it's an antibacterial. So basically it will kill bacteria. And then you have the peppermint, which then opens up the lungs, right? So those are like 3 really, really simple essential oils that you can use that will help you throughout your day. You can make it into a roller ball. You can put it in a diffuser. You can do stuff. You can put it on yourself. Just smelling it. By smelling it, it goes into your body within like literally 30 seconds. It's already in your bloodstream and working. So, working with oils can always set the mood for whatever you're trying to do. So jasmine, Graham, when your little miss comes back, you would be able to have some jasmine and some patchouli and, make it nice and relaxing for her, so him, I don't know. I'm not assuming. But those kinds of things, having jasmine, having things, those are great for passion and love. And with peripheral vision, you see for more and being open.
Yeah. Sorry.
That's okay.
You see far more and being open.
And you like lilac.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Lilac is a very good one. That one affects my nose. I can't right now. Allergies are just killing me right now. But lilac is a beautiful one. Definitely. I think that, having that one, do you use it as a roller or do you diffuse it? What do you do with that one? So what I was just kind of, emphasizing on is if you're going to be getting yourself, maybe starting off so he likes to have it as a diffuser. Okay. Or maybe placing it somewhere. Awesome. Do you use water? What do you use to make it aromatic? So when you're doing that, he makes his own.
Oh, nice. He makes his own.
Nice. So, I will have so many questions. Okay. Anyways, I'm like going into it now. So
lavender oil.
Okay. So, so you use lavender oil, not lilac. Is it lilac and lavender oil? Okay. Lavender is great. It's okay. So, lavender is great. But because that is very relaxing, it will make you go to sleep. Oh my gosh, I have a story before. So I just started dating my husband. Okay. At the time we were just starting to date, and, it was at my parents' house. I was still living with my parents. And so I go and I'm like, he's like really just kind of stressed out. And at the time, my cousin was he had colon rectal cancer. So I had lavender seeds, and that really helped because it soothed the inside of his intestinal wall, that kind of thing. So he would ingest it and he would take the tea. So I gave it to my husband and I let it seep too long. So he fell asleep like normal, I guess, because he wasn't really supposed to fall asleep. He was supposed to go home because he was at my parents' house. And so, but then, he fell asleep, and we wake up and we're all up and my mom's up and he's still asleep. And I'm like, oh my God, did I kill him? And so I'm grabbing his arm. He drops. He's like not, but he's breathing, he's doing everything. And I was like, oh my God. I was like, what did I do? He slept for 15 hours.
Oh,
15
wow.
hours.
So rested, though.
He relaxed so much that he fell asleep for 15 hours. I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I did that. So now, I don't seep the lavender. Be mindful of that, how much lavender you use in your tea. But yeah, that was
there's so many people that I think that listen to us that struggle with sleeping.
Oh,
Actually,
lavender is amazing.
I couldn't sleep last night, but there was there's so many people with that. So that's a very good tip for them, that lavender will help them.
Yeah, if you don't want to use something like magnesium. We've talked about this, Cece. Like magnesium should be really good for you. You need to people being consistent with your magnesium. It's just such a great mineral to have in your system, but it helps you go from a high to a low. So if you need to relax, it'll relax you. If it needs to give you more energy, it'll give you more energy, And so while you take that, it actually relaxes your body. And it allows you to fall asleep a little bit easier because it shuts down and relaxes your brain, and you just start kind of going into a little bit more. But if it's your lungs and you're having issues sleeping because of that, then you need to get into the diffusing of the peppermint, the lemon, and the lavender all in one, and it'll open up your lungs. It'll help you breathe, and you can still continue, sleeping throughout your night. It's kind of like having, your own little spa.
Yeah, that's the trouble I was having last night. I just couldn't. If I laid down, I just start coughing.
Yeah, breathing. Saline spray is always helpful, cleaning out that nose before you go to sleep. I do that with my son. He has horrible asthma. Yeah. It's just really hard. So I'm always constantly, trying to find. And ginger. Take your ginger.
I know. Graham told me all these things before we got on the show here. He told me all.
Yeah. See, Graham, you know what's up.
Ginger, you know what's up. He told me the same thing.
Yeah. So take your ginger. We always take ginger shots. I put it in.
Bella does have a Facebook, so
they
can get a hold of Bella.
You could just look for Bella Maria, and then you could see my face.
Yeah, Bella Maria.
But it's Bella Maria. Bella Maria. That's it. Very simple. Keep it simple. But I should probably create a magical morning little group, huh? What does everybody think?
And then askbellamaria.com. You can go there.
You can, but right now it's in the works. There's a little. I'm doing some construction in it, but it will be available. It's okay. It'll be available. You can go to askbellamaria.com soon, and it will be available in the next day or so. But you can always just go onto the directory. That's just the best way to contact us. But if you want to, Facebook me, Graham, just look up Bella Maria. I'm friends with Cece, so you'll find me.
What's it say? Kismet is what I found. I don't know what that means.
Kissimmee is what I found. So what does that mean? I love talking. You always learn different things, different slangs.
Bella Maria, maybe there's one in there, but you're like. But if you go into our Going Solo Media, I think we have your Facebook page and everything on there. I wrote your name, and option was Kiss Me. I wrote your name. The option was Kiss Me. No.
No. You go to it's just go on with Cece and find Cece's friends. You should be able to see it, but it's just Bella Maria. You can probably look in San Jose, California type thing. But I don't really promote my location, so. Yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll get connected, Graham.
You have the little cartoon.
I have a couple. No, I have my hair is a little bit more copper. I have a copper color hair.
I'll put it on here.
I had to layer my hair. So I went from the blonde and then I put in copper in my hair and it turns into like really red. And then I let that die down and then I color and then I put it in layers and then it kind of makes my hair highlight and show natural color.
There it is. It's under Coach. It says Coach Bella Maria.
Coach Bella Maria. There you go. Thank you.
Coach Bella Maria. So there you go. But yeah.
Sorry, I don't do the promoting on Facebook as much as I would. I probably should. That's probably my lack of. I should have done that. Sorry, my bad.
Close down the show. We've gone so long. I didn't realize how fast it went.
It did go fast. It did. So
remember now, every other Wednesday, the Magical Mornings with Bella Maria, and then every other Thursday. So she won't be on this Thursday, but then the following Thursday she will be. So it'll just be
today's Wednesday, right?
Wednesday. So we do Wednesday, and then she'll be off this Thursday. Then you'll be on the following.
Yeah, we switch off. We're gonna be switching. So Wednesday, Thursday, Wednesday, Thursday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Yeah. So then that way you're on every week. Yeah, you're on.
I'm gonna see if you guys like me. I will come on every day if you guys want me. But definitely, we'll be making it more fun. We'll probably have some breaks. We'll have a little bit of music, some videos. If you guys want to join, Graham, if you want to come on, we can talk. Get to know our new other hosts that we have. I'm totally up for anything. So like I said, I'm kind of live in the moment. My mom always called me a gypsy. And I'm like, kinda. I'm a kind of a gypsy. I could kind of see that. I always used to have a tent in my back of my car because I was like, I didn't know where I was gonna go. If I wanted to go to the beach, and sit and hang out, I get a tent, pitch a tent, and enjoy the beach. So, but I wouldn't sleep there. I would just, enjoy it and then come home. But, it's just different things. You just got to enjoy life and kind of just be present. Be present. That's all we do.
Well, listen, we got to go. But everyone,
thank you
for joining this first show. We do appreciate it. All the support of everyone. How wonderful. You guys are listening to WGSN-DB Going Solo Network. We're a radio, TV, and podcast station. We are the #1 internet talk network. You can find us right there on goingsolomedia.com. You can also see us on goingboldmedia.com now. So we are really embracing the bold network. So we hope you guys will do the same. This show is called The Magical Morning with Bella Maria. And again, it's going to be every other Wednesday, every other Thursday. So we hope that you'll join us here at 10 a.m.
Yes.
Eastern time. And it is 7 a.m., right? Pacific time.
Yes. 7 a.m. We'll talk about angel numbers next time. We'll do some angel numbers.
I love that.
We'll do some of that.
Numbers. Yeah, that'd be fun. All right, everyone. Talk to you
later.
Take care. Bye.
Bye. Hugs and love.